Gee which, if you have time, watch to the end. It does take quite a turn.
Get down.
Come in.
No journalists are wanted here because these are portraying the people wrong. It's being given to people who are just going to arrive in this country, be taken from a flight, be granted a status as a person who is an immigrant, be given money by our government, be housed, medical, PPS cards, everything before our own. How is that even possible?
Tell me how it makes sense.
It doesn't even make 2 cents.
The money came out of the pockets, they got paid off and they moved it out. They moved to the fucking Dublin 8. That's all the D4 heads supposed to be in. They're in Dublin fucking 8 now. It's not gonna fucking happen down here.
Have you got passport, bro?
You're gonna
No passport. No passport. No passport. There you go.
No Irish passport.
How did you get down here, pal?
No Irish passport.
No, shush. How did you get to her? Look,
I have passport. I'm
European
European man.
How did you get down here? Like you've no Irish passport?
Irish passport, no.
No,
What is
okay.
problem?
And how did you get to Ireland?
I'm working, bro.
Yeah, but how did you get here?
I'm paid.
But how did you come here? Did you come in the boat?
No.
Or did you come from Belfast?
Fly,
Fly to
brother.
Belfast and come down?
No, Dublin, brother.
See, there you go.
Are you asylum seeker?
What is problem?
You okay? What's up? What's that?
I'm okay.
Yeah. What's the problem?
Are you an asylum seeker?
We have a problem, but a big problem we have. It's going to be your problem. These people are out here because you are getting what we need. It's not very fair on the Irish people what you're doing.
My land.
And
So much
the rub shit in people's face when you come here, piss down your head. Alright, come on, You go have a good night. You go in there. You go have a good night. You go enjoy night.
So I'm here with John in Basin Lane. So maybe you can explain what's going on here, John.
I'll tell you what's going on here. As it's got out now, it's got out everywhere all over Ireland. There's groups that's getting involved in it as well, and everybody knows the story with unvetted male migrants coming into the country and they're being housed straight away. Everybody knows the story of that, even the dogs in the street. Now, this is Basin Lane. It's a beautiful, small knit community. It has Guinnesses on its doorstep, the Wolf has Guinnesses. So that means tourism. None of the money comes into the area. These people are some of the families, a lot of women here, who are waiting to have children and that.
So I'm talking to a local here who has a few views about the impact on the community. So the impact on the community, what has it been and what do you see it could be moving forward?
We're already a highly deprived area, one of the most highly deprived areas of Dublin. There's barely any amenities for the kids that's already in the area. So if they are talking about bringing in more families and stuff like that, there's mixed opinions. To me, women and kids coming in is not, I wouldn't feel as strongly as I do about if it's single, unvetted men coming in. Judging by what's in next door, that's highly likely of what's going into this building.
So there's men in there next door?
In the next door.
Oh, yeah. And they're there already?
They've been there for, as far as we know, nearly 3 years. What they're saying is that they are extending an IPAS centre.
Right. How many? I've asked someone already, but how many do you think will be in there?
We don't know, but judging by because we've seen from the back of the building, the length of the building.
I have some video of that.
It looks like it's going to be a lot of people going into.
Look at what's at the building, man. My Jesus. From the front, I'm going to show you the front of this building now in a minute. It looks like a little small building, so we get 2-bedroom gaff or something. Look what's at the building. And look at the kids' playground. That's a school playground. And that there is the playground of the area, like. For Fatima, for James Street, for everywhere around here. Maryland. This is the James Street Primary Nursery School, Primary School, and this is the IPAS Centre.
Can I ask you a question, guys? Can I ask a question? You're going to talk to me. You're just going to talk to me. He said to talk to me in a minute, he's after driving off.
No residents or no parents are being informed about it at all. We had to dig our own digging and found out then. If you look to your left there, you can see a primary school. There's a secondary school down there and there's a nursery.
Very close.
Like this is, you hear the IPAS centres going all over the place, but this is the closest I've ever seen to a school. To tell you the truth, like, the school is there, and that's a school grounds right behind us there where the kids play.
And there's a playground on the corner.
The playground on the corner. So if you look at that building behind you, where the windows are going to be, directly looking into the school playground in the kids' area. And as I say, at the end of the day, like, as a parent, your child has to be the priority, it has to be the safety. It says your child has to be safe in their home, safe in their school, safe in the streets. It says the children are safe in the streets, not safe in the ground. They have to play. I grew up in a set of flats, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter if it's in flats or in a posh area or anything. The children should be able to go out and play, do you know what I mean? We never had any problems with our kids' safety or anyone playing around here. And now all of a sudden our child's safety is at risk. It's not like me making it up, I'm not mimicking. You can see the stats, it's on the news, it's in the newspapers. It's on your phone, you put your phone and you'll see it now. Another attack, another this.
If you know where to look, because a lot of these news stat channels are going
they're there, like you have to kind of like it is hidden nowadays as well. Like they're trying to like act like it's not happening. You can all see it clear as day it is happening. Like they're trying to brush it under the carpet. And I've seen it happening and I've heard about it happening, but now on my own doorstep, there's no denying it. Do you know what I mean? It's literally there. The Garda she corner told us it is an IPAS centre and there's no two ways about it. The school knows about it. The parents are the last people to know about it. And we're concerned parents raise awareness because we can't have unvetted migrants in the country and we haven't a clue who they are. No passports, no documents. There's enough homeless people around this area or deprivileged people around this area. Families. People are saying Irish families are in hotels. Irish families are in tents on the streets there. If Irish families in a house or that'd be like a bleeding luxury to them at the moment. They're literally on the streets there. It's absolutely unbelievable. Like. And for them to build that there now and house the unvetted migrants or whatever they want to put in an IPAS centre, how can they not build that for a homeless person?
Alright, Garda, how are you? Alright, Garda, how are you?
Do you have fears for the children around here?
Yeah, absolutely. There's 3 schools. I have a 16-year-old daughter. I have a 4-year-old son that goes to the creche. My daughter's in secondary school.
All on the same street here?
On the same street, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Like next door to each other. I'm from here now 30 years. I'm living in Basin Street. It's not just about the kids, it's about women walking by on their own. It's the playground up the road. If you're up there with your kids, you don't know what to do. And there's already have to be in a video of 2 of them exposing themselves in the playground too.
Here?
Yeah, in 2 days ago.
In this playground?
The playground right there.
You were joking?
Look at that urinating in the park and all with children here and all, little kids like that all there. That's fucking now madness. Look at that. Could make her up. No respect.
We didn't know, no one ever communicated with the area. There was never a community meeting. There was no one from Dublin City Council.
Yeah.
There was no one from anywhere to come out to speak to us to explain that this was going in, where it is going in, right beside schools and everything.
It's shocking, isn't it?
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
It really is shocking. Do you think something can be done about it? Do you think a protesting...
We're hoping.
Would you call it a protest or just it's not a protest?
No, well, to us it's a peaceful protest.
Peaceful protest.
That's all we're here for. We're not here to cause trouble. We're not here to upset anybody. We're definitely not here to upset, as was reported in newspaper articles.
Yeah, I only heard about that.
We were 100% not shouting at kids or women passing. We're not here to upset anyone in the community.
I was here today, I saw none of that.
Yeah, we're not here to upset anybody. We're literally here. And as we spoke to the guards as well, we told them we're here for a peaceful protest and we only want to be heard.
Right.
We are, as I said, one of the most underprivileged areas. We're a deprived area.
There's people all over Ireland who are Irish, who belong to this country, who are waiting years to get housing places, and they can't. This school here, and I have a young son. He doesn't go to the school, but I have got a young son. But I don't want to see this school here, this next one that's around here, and then around the back here we have a big children's playground and a lot of kids here, a hell of a lot of kids here. If this beautiful house here, which isn't being offered to any of the ladies of Basin Lane or any of the fathers or anything like that of Basin Lane, it's being given to people who are just going to arrive in this country, be taken from a flight, be granted a status as a person who is an immigrant, be given money by our government,
Medical
be
card.
housed, medical, PPS cards, everything before our own. How is that even possible?
Tell me how it makes sense.
It doesn't even make 2 cents.
Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make 2 cents whatsoever.
Doesn't make sense.
While all the while, these people are waiting to be housed, and they live in the area.
We're very, very concerned what's going on here, and we're getting no help. There's we're calling on other areas to come and help us.
That's what you need. We want help from all the other. Dublin says no.
Yeah,
etc.
Dublin says no, definitely here. Dublin 8 at the moment has a large number of issues here, but without this, like we're overcrowded with like hospital appointments, like doctors, skills. But this situation here, women are actually worried walking around the neighbourhood now at the moment.
Well, that's scary.
They're very scary. I'm hearing off a large amount of women in the area at the moment, and the fear what's out there is unreal.
Yeah.
I haven't seen nothing like this before. We had a situation where the school are saying that things were said to the kids, and we were roaring and screaming. There's no such thing as that.
This is what was reported in the journal.
Yeah, there's absolutely zero.
You're the third person I've talked to now who has said that.
And there has been nothing like that. There's no evidence to back up such a claim.
So what you're saying is mainstream media is lying.
Absolutely, not one of them
changed?
children. Them children have nothing to worry about us. We're here for them children to
Yeah.
make sure them children are safe,
Yeah.
and our children and the women of this, all the women, the children of this area, anyone around the area. We're trying to protect.
I'm going to take a stand, and I'm asking on Kulak says no, I'm asking on Talis says no, I'm asking on all the says no's, and everybody to come down. Like, look at, once it happens one person, everybody knows it's going to happen everywhere. Any of them that have gone in next to a school have all been attacked. Not all, I won't say all because they'd be portraying things wrong then, but they have been attacked. Look what happened on Parnell Street, yeah. How long will it take that person to recover? A long time.
Still recovering.
A lot has happened that's not put on Main Street, because we all know Main Street is controlled. You're not going to put something on it. The Journal, the newspaper, walked down here today and stood with us. Now, we wouldn't talk to her, but she stood there and she just listened to us talking and walked off without having a proper conversation with any of us.
That's the journal.
As the Journal, which isn't a good thing what she done, because you came down here today and you stood beside these people when they told you that they did not want to talk to you. No journalists are wanted here because these are portraying the people wrong. And you stood there today and listened to conversations, and you made that story up today out of them conversations that were talked about. That's exactly what the Journal done today. And that wasn't nice.
Was it a bad story?
It was portrayed as bad because she said that there was children going into the school who were being slagged because of racial colour. No, that is not true. I was here this morning at 7 o'clock. I came around here and I seen the kids going into school, and all that was here was myself and them women. And nobody said that to any children.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Absolutely ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, but he's probably complaining about us about trespassers. We're from the area.
Did we enter that property?
We don't know.
Did we enter the property, pal? There's enough CCTV there.
Look at all the cameras. Have a look.
Yeah, well,
I
saw them in there. Yeah,
but we don't know by name. We don't know who it was. It wasn't us. There's no one there.
Each room in here is not going to just take one person, it's going to take 4. So that's the size of the rooms in this building itself, 4 people in one room.
And we are very close to a school there as well. That's the school ahead, right?
Yeah.
So right ahead there, that's a school. So school's about 100 metres away from where this IPAS centre
There's a
is.
little kiddie school in here. Right in
Is
front.
that the same as that?
That's the school. This is a little kid's school.
Yeah, but is that different to that one?
Yes, that's it.
Oh, so this is 2 different schools right next to each other that are both directly across from this, literally directly across from the IPAS centre.
Look, I have a young family starting off. What's the price for me to buy a house now? It's absolutely impossible. I wouldn't be able to buy a house in this country.
How quickly they knock together all them
Their houses are
prefabs
put back now,
for
like.
Ukraine.
Yeah, unbelievable.
They
like.
could easily get 15.
And the thing about like the prefabs and all, this is not a prefab, this is a building. These are not temporary buildings they're putting up here today. This is long-term accommodation they're going to be staying. They're going to live here. Do you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, wait till our countries finish wars and wait till this is happening, because that's what the plan was. The country's at war, get the women and children out of there. That's what's happening. They're all middle-aged men. They're all war-aged men. They should be in to defend our country if they're at war or that. So where's their women, where's their children? And why is there only men getting placed in these places? It makes no sense. And there's no Irish men, no English, if you want to say English as well. It's all like foreign nationalists, Muslims, you don't know where they're coming from. It's unvetted migrants. Instead of seeing on the news, seeing on the papers, now it's on our doorstep. We need to put a doorstep. We need to put a doorstep there we do. D8 needs to stop it. It didn't happen in D4, it's not going to happen in D8, it's going to stop.
D4, it's not going to
happen. D4, they'll have to break the hotel shut down. D4 is there ready to go, they're going to move them in. Oh no, all of a sudden it can't happen. The money came out of the pockets, they got paid off and they moved her out. They moved to the fucking Dublin 8. That's all the D4 head's supposed to be in. They're in Dublin fucking 8 now. It's not going to fucking happen down here.
Can you show me any identification? He does. Why doesn't he? Why doesn't he?
He's secure.
He doesn't
He's
have
meant to have a
any.
yoke on
He's
his
meant to
arm.
have a yoke if he's walking
On his arm.
It's the law. It's a security law. Where's his badge? Can I see us? Can I see a security badge, please? There you go. He's breaking the law. It's a known fact.
You know a lot
Search
about
it
breaking the law.
up. Search it up.
You know a lot about
Search
breaking
it
the
up.
law.
Search it up.
also know our rights as well.
Yes. See, I'm right though. I'm right. Am I right? Answer the question. Am I right? Yeah. See, because you're mad.
So the Liberty Super Run have happened to turn up here. They provide help for the homeless all around Dublin, people in crisis. So here's the van, and they're dropping up tea. As far as I know, they're dropping up tea to people who are here sitting out protesting. So Chris, how's things, my friend?
I'm good. How are you, buddy?
I'm
How are
very,
you?
very, very good.
Yeah, so we were just passing. I only live around the corner, basically, just 2 minutes up the road there. You see me there today, actually.
Yeah.
We were out feeding the homeless, and we were passing, we seen all the guys, so we'll drop in, give them a cup of tea, and ask them what's going on.
Fabulous.
You know, and the guys have been telling me the mothers very concerned, fathers very concerned, children, we've kids' schools, it's a community area, there's a playground around the corner. For what's going on and what I can tell by social media, it's just not an appropriate place to put something like this. You know, it needs to stop. As I said, I have young children, and I'm sure many others have lots of young children. I never really get involved for anything like this, but it's coming to the point now where it's everywhere and it's wrong. And I just think it needs to stop. I just think it has to stop. We need to. I don't know what's the answer. I don't know what the answer is. I know you can say throw everybody out and do this and do that, but I just don't know what the answer is. But what I can say is a place like this in an area like this can't happen. Like a playground around there, a creche, a secondary school, a primary school, it's unacceptable.
So here's the turn. In summary, so I was there over the course of a few days. Day one, people sitting around drinking coffee, chatting, discussing the situation. Day two, there was a protest. Let's say 1,000 people turned up by my estimation. By day three, the plans to make this place into an IPAS centre were shut down. So the peaceful protest did get its aims and objectives completed. And now the guys are still sitting there. I think there's a protest coming up this week. They're still sitting outside the same area because they want the IPAS centre that's already there removed at this stage because they weren't even aware it was there. So fingers crossed, and as always, best of luck to the guys down in Basin View. I'm sure things will go great. Grandma get Corja, Aaron Gabra.